For this Wednesday assignment, we'll be playing through what is sight reading for most of you, but some of you might recognize some of these parts in your current music. The first piece is from 6th grade, the second piece from 7th grade, and the third piece from 8th grade. So let's go ahead and start by counting and clapping the 6th grade piece. Make sure you have your music in front of you. It's at the bottom of the web page. 1, 2, ready, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Look again at the first two measures because the 8th note at the end of the first measure can throw a lot of people off. So here we go. Ready, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2. Again, ready, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2. Good, now let's tizzle through. You'll notice this has the key signature of B flat, but we are playing a lot of concert A flats. So for the flutes, we're getting that little left pinky in there for the A flat. For clarinet, trumpet, tenor, sax, those would be B flats. First valve for the trumpets. Alto sax, we have a natural sign, one of these, marked on the F. So even though the key signature tells you it's F sharp, we're playing F natural. Bari sax, F natural. Horn, we have E flat. Watch out for that. Trombone, baritone, bassoon, and tuba, all A flats, either third position or first valve. And then the bells, an A flat. Do watch out on beat 2 of the first measure because the accidental, the note we just talked about, is not marked on beat 2, but accidentals always go until they hit the bar line and then they disappear. So, for example, if you're playing flute, A flat, F, A flat, it stays that same note for beat 2 that you have of the first note of the song. So watch out for that. So let's go ahead and tizzle. 1, 2, ready, and 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Also watch out for that slur. The first two eighth notes of the song are slurred, so instead of ta ta ta, it's ta ta. Watch out for that. Everything else is articulated. So let's tizzle one more time. 2, ready, and 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Now let's play it. 2, 4. Wonderful. Let's move on to the second line of the 7th grade piece. Now, this piece is in the concert key of F. It has some interesting rhythms. The snare part is significantly different from the rest of the parts. The bells, of course, are with the rest of the winds. Everybody else is playing the same melody together. So let's check the rhythm. 2, ready, and 1, 2, and a 3, 4, 1, 2, and a 3, and 4, 1, 2, and a 3, 4, 1, 2, and a 3, and 4, and. Let's just do that first measure again. 2, ready, and 1, 2, and a 3, 4. Again, and 1, 2, and a 3, 4. Now let's do the first two measures, clapping and counting. 2, ready, and 1, 2, and a 3, 4. 1, 2, and a 3, and 4. Very nice. Let's count and clap one more time through the whole song. 2, ready, and 1, 2, and a 3, 4. 1, 2, and a 3, and 4. 1, 2, and a 3, 4. 1, 2, and a 3, and 4, and. Excellent. So we are in the key of F. I would double check the first note because if you are low brass, you have A naturals. Flutes have an A natural. We just got used to playing concert A flats in that first line of music above. That means clarinets, we have B naturals, of course, all 6, and the back 2, and both pinkies for the B natural. Tenors, B natural, trumpet, second finger, B natural. Horn, this is a higher part. We have trigger 2 for the high E and trigger 1, 2 for the Ds. As we get up to high F, should just be trigger open. Ta ta ta, ta, ta 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 ta. So watch out for those. Pitch-wise, altos and baries towards the end. The second to last note of this is a C sharp for the altos and baries. For the clarinet, trumpet, and tenor, we have F sharp. Watch out for that. Flute, E natural. Low brass, E naturals, which of course is going to be 2. French horn, trigger 2, B natural. Let's tizzle. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good. If you are a snare drum, you have an interesting part. Count and clap the snare drum part too. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's tizzle one last time. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's it. Let's play through it. 1, 2, ready, and. And there it is. That is the melody from the opening and final countdown. Now, for the third and fourth lines, we have something very different, taken from Harry Potter. I'm guessing everybody knows this. If not, then go listen to some more music. We are in 3/4. That is the first big difference. So we start on beat 3 with a quarter note. Everybody has the quarter note on beat 3. And we have a dotted quarter note in measure 2 right off the bat. So let's do the pickup to measure 2. So we'll go rest, rest, quarter, quarter. Here it is. And 1, 2, 3, 1. Very beginning, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1. Now measure 2, dotted quarter note, 8th note, quarter note. Goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3. Do that with me. Ready, and 1 and 2 and 3. Ready, and 1 and 2 and 3. Let's do the first 2 measures. Clapping and counting. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. Good. I think it's measure 6 is just like measure 2. So don't be surprised. Also, remember we don't count to beat 4 in this song. So if you get to the 4th and 5th measures on the dotted half notes and you're holding it out 4 beats, then you're going to be a beat or 2 behind for the rest of the song. So remember 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. We're in 3/4. Here we go. Let's clap and count all the way through. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, off. Again, clapping and counting all the way through. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you are the snare part, this gets a little more interesting. There are a lot of places where the winds play and you don't, or you play and the winds are holding a longer note. So they're not playing rhythmically with you. So let's try just the snare part. Here we go. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. Please, if you need to write in the counts for that on the snare part, do it, because you're all alone on that. So let's look at the key. We have the key of F. Some of these are actually minor keys, but we're just looking at what's in the key signature. So we're going to call it F for now. Nothing too crazy. Horns, we get up to the E's and D's again. We have A naturals, concert A naturals, and a low brass, second valve, second position. Clarinet B natural is right hand and middle finger. Alto, Barry, same thing, right hand, middle finger for the F sharps. Trumpets, B naturals, second finger. Flutes, A naturals, that should be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th measure. Beat 3 is a quarter note, and everybody has marked either a natural or a flat. That is not a particularly weird note for any of you. But it is not in the key signature. It is an accidental, so do look at that note. All right, let's tizzle. And keep in mind we do have a slur in measure 2 and in measure 6. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Again, straight through tizzling. Ready, and 1, 2. Now, tizzling takes a little bit more air than playing for some instruments. It does for me, so I breathe in the middle both times. But as we play, you'll see that it's one breath for the whole song. Most instruments should be able to make one breath. If you have to take a second, feel free. Here you go. And 1, 2. One more time. A little bit faster. And 1, 2. Great. Real quick before we call it quits on this video, let's check the snare part one more time. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1. Wonderful. So if you're in 6th grade and you can play the first line, great. Try the second line, and so on, and really take this to your ability. Don't think because you're in 7th grade you can't try out the Harry Potter theme of 8th grade. So keep practicing and have a wonderful day.